see the two compared together, and then my vector change that shows the correct for Earth. This is one where it was correct in the footage and wrong in my vector change. I realized I had the incorrect vector change for the one spot. We changed it just for the small portion where the object is falling. You cannot tell in place. Here's another example. It's wrong in my vector change. I modify it just for when the object falls. And you cannot notice, you have to see the vector change at the bottom. Same analysis for sand. Lots of opportunities. Wrong in the footage. I'll modify this vector at the bottom to make it look correct. And then in my modified vector change for Earth speed, it is correct. And I don't just have a few examples of this. Be prepared. And of course, you can look at the clip reference and go analyze it yourself. Here you can see the astronaut jumping when the sand falls faster. Only a few examples where the sand was falling in the same shot the astronaut was jumping. So I mentioned speed change quite a bit. There are speed change events, which means multiple speeds used in one clip. Here we saw the astronaut running away. You cannot notice that I had to use several speed changes. Here's the actual footage. It looks reasonable. He's moving fast, but watch. He won't suddenly go with slow motion. That was presented by NASA. Here I found it because they used one vector change. It was ridiculous here, and it looks normal back there. Different film formats were utilized in different aspects of the entire hoax. I believe the TV footage was actually captured on 16mm and then recaptured by a television camera. This is an optical printer used quite extensively in the hoax in different aspects, but an example of how the camera is pointed at a projector. The projector is projecting the footage and the camera recaptures it at a different speed. We have an example of it in 144 frames, slow motion, and then you can extract different frames and different patterns to create different frames per second pieces of film. These are all the factors I had to choose from used in the footage. It's possible different ones to use, but I found these were good enough. This is a model of the set that was used to capture the footage. You can see it's a backdrop, very large moon surface reproduction set, possibly 300 meters diameter. There's an opportunity for enterprising science students to analyze the footage themselves and introduce what the size was in each instance. It was quite an extensive program conducted by Apollo to capture high detail imagery of the landing sites. In fact, an intelligence service, NGA, has been developed out of this. Here is a Bell computer model of the surface using the footage. The mapping was quite accurate and extensive. Here we are at POV on the set model. I am showing clearly how in the backdrop. Analyzing photographs and footage captured by the astronauts and the TV cameras, we can see evidence of the sets that were used. We can find evidence supporting the use of sets. These are panoramas provided by NASA. Photographs joined as the astronaut danced in a circle I call a panorama dance. actually, because of the overlap of photographs, you can also extract stereo imagery, and analyzing the stereo imagery, we can also see that there is a point at which the set stops and the backdrop begins. This is also because of the limitation of stereophotography allowed and not easily produced as a set, where the plane is photography itself. As we go further, we will talk about the buyer's hands to training and the balance between counterweight versus frame speed. And then we'll analyze the test footage. It will more closely match the modified passive footage of Earth than it does the simulated footage that we see here. Because of the low gravity, friction is reduced, and you don't see much of that in the passive footage. In fact, the extraordinary abilities granted by the such low gravity are hardly discernible in footage. And then we will look at footage that somewhat reveals the use of the wire or wire at the top. There are equations that show the counterweight necessary depending on the frames per second footage used. There was a lot of footage captured by the rover's photographs as well as DAC camera, data acquisition camera. Here we see stabilized and sped up. It looks normal. Nobody looks like it's on the right side. Here again, it's sped up and looks like someone's driving fast on the set. It's also quite possible this was all photography. More analysis will be necessary to determine which is which. But they had some fancy setups with a simulator. Sometimes on the set, as an example here, you can barely see the people in the rover on the same set model. There is in the middle. They had a flight simulator set up with a complex modeling of the sun, matching the generated footage. And all of this is supported by NASA capabilities, which we will show later. This is a model of a snorkel cam, and quite possible they had stop motion animation with a camera inside the model. Look at how tiny that model is, and look at the footage generated by it. This is extraordinary stuff. I find it incredibly beautiful. This is John Dykstra, the mastermind behind Star Wars, who trained under the mastermind behind the Apollo footage, who would claim was the mastermind. But look at this incredible footage. That looks real to me. And this is all a computer-controlled camera in a tiny, tiny model. I believe they use larger models in the lunar simulation, the Apollo hoax. But these tiny models show extraordinary